Hey everyone, as promised, here is my first video with my Mavic Air 2. It's not the greatest, it's not most entertaining thing you're going to ever see. It's just basically my first attempts at using this camera and drone and trying to put something together. So keep in mind my video's not going to be very good. The flying's probably not going to be very good. The video's probably not going to be very good, and the editing's probably not going to be very good, and probably not going to like my narration either. But anyway, comment, tell me what you think, and I guarantee it'll get better every time. I promise. Anyway, here comes the video with the narration, and please enjoy. Well, here I am with my Mavic Mini for the very first time, doing my very first droney. Um, I just want to see how things work, and it seems like it works fine. Like it. Now, all this video you're looking at right now, this is at my local community college, and this neighborhood abuts the college, and as you can see, I'm practicing flying sideways. And getting some pretty pictures. A bit of a cloudy day today. I have all my settings on HDR, and I don't really want to have to think too much about taking pictures. I just want to get decent at flying and maneuvering and avoiding things instead of getting too focused on the photography too much, because I think if you do that, you might run into something. You're dicking around with your trying to make your settings all right and everything like that, and you don't realize you got your finger on a toggle, and next thing you run into a pole. Well, that's where flying experience comes in, and I need more of it, and that's what I'm doing right now. Beautiful college campus. Look at these fields. They're just gorgeous. These baseball fields. But empty, as you can tell, as the coronavirus thing is impacting my town as well as everyone else's. But look at the handling of this Mavic Air 2. I mean, it's just so smooth. And it just flies like a dream. Now, on my settings right now, I know my settings, I'm just doing everything in 1080p. I don't want to get terribly advanced right now. I'll save that for... That figures. I got a phone call right now and had to... That's what that little pause or mess up was. I'm not going back and editing all this out. It's too much trouble right now. I'm just trying to pop up a new video. Let you see what's going on with it. Anyway, let me continue on. Here I am. My little red car right there. Standing right next to it. Just like you can see, just trying to figure out how to fly low and smooth, and basically just enjoy the views right now. That's what I'm trying to do, as well as learn. Now, in just a moment, while I'm hovering around and flying around, you're going to see I'm flying out in this direction. Oh, see that over in the upper left-hand corner? That is the campus police coming my way. He wants to have a talk with me. Apparently, you're not supposed to fly drones on campus. Well, there's no signs. And this officer, he was very nice guy. But he did say that they don't want me taking pictures of any kids on campus or anything like that. That's the reason they have this rule. But there are no kids because the school's closed, and that's why I'm there. Now, here I am talking to campus police for however long, and my battery runs low as I'm talking. I'm not paying attention. And now I'm coming in for a landing automatically because this cop has engaged me and not paying attention to my landing. And guess what I do? I missed my landing spot because I'm not watching and I'm standing on the other side of this guy's vehicle. And guess what? I'm gonna mow some grass. Look at that. So, no damage. I missed my landing spot. I got some grass stains on my blades, and I had to get some grass off the blades. Got a little dirt on, but other than that, no damage. But, don't get distracted. Now, here I moved to a whole completely different location, probably about 30 miles away. This is a little town called Defiance. I'm actually east of it right now. I'm actually over the Missouri River. That's her right there. And I do a nice little spin around, and you can see where I'm at. I probably should have adjusted my white balance or what have you, but hey, like I said, I'm still focusing on flying, letting the camera in HDR mode figure this out, which I'll get better at and I will fix. But right now, just enjoy this. I'm actually I'm still hovering over the river, and I pointed myself in the direction where I'm standing, and I'm getting ready to fly as fast as I can right back to where I'm at. So let's see how long this takes. I'm actually about 1.5 miles. I can see my beacon still. It's on and it's flashing, and here I come. And I've done some calculations, as a matter of fact. I kind of figured, I'm not actually sure if I'm in sport mode right now. I think I am, but if you're ever curious about how long it's going to take you to get from point A to point B, and you know the distance and all that kind of stuff, it is helpful to know that if you're flying at normal mode, with top speed is going to be 29 miles an hour, which is 42.5 feet per second. And if you're a mile away, it's going to take you at 29 miles an hour, it's going to take you about 124 seconds, 2 minutes to cover that distance. So that makes sense, right? Half of 60 miles an hour is 29. Okay, it's going to take you that long. Check your. It's good to know how much battery you got left to know if you're going to have time to make it. I've got plenty of time to do it. So I got out there in probably 5 minutes to that site, and now I'm flying back from the river. It's going to take me about 2 minutes to get to. See that road on the right side, and that little gap right in there? Well, that's where I'm hanging out, right in there. Anyway, I'm going to get there, and then I'm going to fly past it a little bit. Just basically gauging some of the range and seeing how well the OcuSync works, and the satellite hookup. And let me tell you, I didn't have a single glitch this whole way. Everything was just perfect. Like I said, the only thing that probably could have been better would have been my adjustment on the lighting. But anyway, it'll get a lot better as I go. Well, as you can see, we're headed west here. See that little church there on the left-hand side? It's kind of pretty. I like that lit up cross there. But anyway, and then now I've decided to double tap my left button there and turn my gimbal straight down. And when you do that, a lot of times when you do stuff like that, it's a little disorientating. Now all of a sudden I'm like, where am I? I have no idea what my positioning is, but I kind of regathered where I was at and see that little road on the left-hand side. Well, that's my guide I'm using right now to maneuver around. So just kind of bear with the video and see what happens. I'll edit some of the crappy crap out, but so most of the stuff you're going to see is halfway interesting. Anyway, let's take some of this other junk out right now. All right, now I got myself reoriented, and now while I'm actually doing some filming, a interested in a very interested um, person came out and was asking a lot of questions, wanted to know what I was doing, and of course, me being the nice guy I am, I decided, hey, let me show you what's happening. Let me show you. She was very fascinated with this whole thing. So she lives very close to this town. So she's like, hey, why don't you see if you can fly on down to my house? I'm like, well, I think I can probably do that, no problem. So as I decided to come in for, I thought I was going to come in for a landing here, but I'm not. I'm just gonna, I'm just kind of reorienting myself again, and I'm going to fly down to her home, just as she suggested. So, um, what I'm going to do is I'm going to uh, edit this part out flying to her house, and I'll start it up again when I get there, and show you the fly back. So here we go. Okay, well, I'm out there to the location she told me. That's apparently where she says the trees are covering everything. Great, so I don't have to. I'm not showing anything that anybody of any value. Great, just take up the pictures of trees, and I'm turning around, and I'm gonna make a beeline, like a root beer beeline, right back to where I'm at. Let's see how quickly it takes. I mean, it shouldn't take very long at all because it's less than a mile. It's not even. I mean, it should take. I'm guessing what, about 30 seconds. We'll see. What am I doing here? I'm dicking around some more. Yep, and here I go. I'm on my way back. Zooming, just zooming over these homes. I think actually my return to home actually uh, came on right then. I'm actually letting it do its own thing. Um, so it's really cool when your return to home happens and you look up and then you can just see this thing just coming zooming right to us, a spot that just stops right there. It's pretty cool. It's pretty amazing actually, the technology in these drones. And here I come. Here, look, we're approaching the area where I'm at. We're going to pass that church with the pretty lit up cross on it. Only we're passing on the side so you can't see the lit up cross. We're going to go directly over this thing, over the church. Shouldn't say thing. It's a church. And we're flying directly over it. And here we're getting ready. Oh, no, I made a little adjustment there. So obviously I'm not returning home at this particular moment, or I thought I was. But anyway, here I am doing a little bit of maneuvering. And you saw that little flash down there. That's actually where I'm standing. I'm not really sure why it flashed, but and I'm thinking this thing, my bird is going to do a 180. Nope, there it goes. And now we're going to come straight down. Just like an elevator. And once it gets lower, man, it seems like it really goes fast too. I mean, and here I'm doing this between some. The accuracy, this thing is amazing. I'm doing this right between a telephone pole and electrical wires. I mean, I'm flying like, let's see the electrical wires right there. And then there's some actually right in front of me too that I'm going to pass. It's going to pass right in front of me. That's only like a 2 feet away. I mean, but I'm not worried. And down we go. End of that flight. Fun, huh? Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Please subscribe. Um, there will be a lot more to come, and it's going to get better and better every time. So please stay tuned. As a matter of fact, I'm getting ready to put together another video right now. So hopefully I'll have this one up tonight, which is Friday, and I'll hopefully have another one up tomorrow. And by the way, tomorrow, which is Saturday for me, I'm going for my Part 107 drone license, drone certification, so I can become a commercial drone pilot. And so wish me luck. Hopefully I won't need much because I think I got this down. Anyway, enjoy, subscribe, and have a great day.